Hey folks, it's Shawn here with the CallOut community, and we have breaking news from Springfield, Missouri. A very odd video has surfaced from President Trump's visit yesterday to Springfield. As the Trump motorcade was driving through Springfield on August 30th at 1:15, a white car suddenly appeared out of nowhere from a wooded area, and it looked like it was trying to get onto the highway just as the limousine went by. It was stopped by an embankment, thank God, and was quickly surrounded by Secret Service. There's been nothing in mainstream media whatsoever about this. Let's take a listen.
There he is. There's the beast. Oh my gosh. Look at that car that just came out of the woods. That car right there just drove out of the woods. What? Are you serious? Yes. Somebody's really dead. Right on the wood. That's why that limo went to the right. Yeah. Yeah. I was wondering why he swerved like that. Yeah, because there's the beast. Oh my gosh. Look at that car that just came out of the woods. Somebody's really dead. Right on the wood.
Now, as I looked, this is, by the way, the parking lot where the guys were standing, and that's the again another view of that same parking lot where they were, and just down the road there in that wooded area is where that white car came from. Now, as I was looking through some of this stuff, I have to tell you, some of this got really weird really fast. There's a large lagoon that's buried in this wooded area, and that's all that's there. For that car to have been parked there and to pull out when it did and where it did, it was on purposely there for that reason. There's no other explanation I can think of. As you can see from the map, the wooded area goes nowhere. It literally goes into the water from that area. So it makes no sense why this person would have been parked there to begin with. If they were just like, I don't know, wanting to get a good picture or something, why would they dart out into the street just as the limousine went by? Obviously caused not much panic for the for the motorcade, because they didn't really notice it at first. It was just the tail end of the motorcade that finally realized something was going on and stopped it. But it is a little odd, I have to say. And it was two women apparently that were driving and passenger in the vehicle. No males, as far as I know. It's just the strangest little wooded area. Like, that road leads to nowhere. It leads to a little looks like a lagoon or something. I don't know, it makes no sense, but the road doesn't lead to any buildings. There's no like storage place there or anything. It's just literally goes right into the water. So number one, why would there be a road there in the first place? And you know, number two, what was the person doing there? And they obviously didn't have this all planned out if they were trying to do something. There's several videos that say that they were trying to ram the motorcade. I'm not sure if I believe that or not, but certainly she was frantically trying to get onto the freeway at the exact same time as Trump, and maybe she was gonna honk at him or protest. I mean, who knows what, some wingnuts out there. But what I found really weird was, in all of these videos that I'm looking at here, the stupid truck is parked right in front of the entrance to this. I mean, what are the odds that, you know, if you caught a vehicle driving by, that it just would happen to be like stopped right in front of that parking, so you can't see what's in there. Looks like before I even finished the video, there was an update from Ozark First, which is a newspaper in the Springfield area, and they have stated that these two women worked at a place called Bass Pro Shops in a call center, which is that big building right beside the lagoon and the parking lot. They said that they had problems with their brakes, and that's why they ended up where they were. Now, if you look at the video very clearly, they exited out on the top left-hand side of the lagoon. That is not physically a possibility for them to have reached from the staff parking lot. It's just not possible. They would have had to drive through the lagoon to get there. However, the Secret Service has determined that that's how they're going to leave it, so I guess that's how we're going to leave it. But I don't think that that's the real story. I think that was made up somewhere along the way, and it makes no sense. Up in the sky, doesn't that look like a dog? It looks like Snoopy. I thought that was kind of cute. Anyway, and there's one more too, and it kind of makes me wonder. Again, know that this is Google Maps, so this is not a live photo of anything. This was taken who knows how many months ago. Doesn't that look like Queen Elizabeth? I'm just saying that's awfully odd that the sky would make such detailed patterns like that. The sky looks very strange, actually, behind this thing. As you can see, the clouds are very odd. I swear that looks like the Queen. I know it's not, but it looks really odd. How it's all white all the way around, and they got this weird streak of clouds in the middle there. Don't know. It's a little strange. Now, one more slightly odd thing that I wanted to share with you before we go. Actually, a few more things before we go. First of all, I wanted to show you this lagoon. It's very odd. I don't even know what it would be doing there. It's certainly not like a park for people to go and visit, I don't think. Although there's a giant parking lot right beside it, which kind of makes no sense. But there is a very large, looks like trucking company headquarters there. And maybe they've just built this as, I don't know, decoration? And as I was doing this video, I actually uncovered something that was a little bit bizarre, actually, and that's the fascination of President Trump with the number 66. I know that sounds odd, but there seems to be an awful lot of occurrences of that number related to him this year. Starting with the story today, which happened on Route 66. It's the birthplace of Route 66. It's the start of Route 66. That's a little odd, don't you think? Folks, that's a little strange. If there had been some major calamity there yesterday, I don't know if that was symbolically chosen as a road for this to take place on. Just a very strange coincidence, but there's a lot of very weird things that went on yesterday. They don't make sense, but we have to just keep praying for President Trump, that God would protect him. There's a lot of people. I even talked to a guy on Twitter yesterday who is threatening to kill people that support Trump. So there's a lot of strange, psychotic people out there. And it's very difficult for Secret Service to watch everything all the time, as today and yesterday showed. So anyway, that's it for today. God bless, and we will talk to you soon.